Hey guys, the Bears Fan of 6 here today for you, Brave Frontier Trial 005 part number 2. Reason why I separated it was because it's a very long trial and I didn't feel like having it all in one section. Most people are just going to want to watch this part, the third form of this fight. The first two forms, yes, people are going to want to see as well, but I know a lot of people are going to want to see form 3, so I did separate the video. They will be up at the exact same time, so it won't even matter. It's also still going to be a fairly long video. Go to the video description. Akari posted a guide. I used his guide back on the Japanese version when I beat it. This time I used it as well. I did not count turns though, like I did in Japan. I ran into some issues, and you'll see the team's a little bit different. First, I took Akari's Colt, and he replaced it, so I couldn't take it anymore. So I decided to go with Fiva. I took out the flutes and put the crystal in because I literally got to endless on the very first try, and because I did way too much damage, I couldn't get overdrive back in time for endless, and I lost. So the first part of this is the original team from the very first try. The second part is several tries later, because I had to learn to do minimum damage sometimes because I needed overdrive at certain points, especially on form 2 at 90% and 50%. If you watched the previous video, I've already talked about it. But in this form number 3, we'll talk about it here. So extinctions every 4 turns, and you want to guard the unit with the lowest HP. Shara kept getting killed from it, so I used 6 HP amps on Shara and used the Sphere Frog and added the Hershey Orb on her. Does AoE every 5 turns. That locked the leader skill for 3 turns. That can coincide with extinction. She heals at 90%, 70%, 50%, and 30%. So she will heal back up. After 50%, she will do extinction twice every 4 turns. First extinction is on the lowest HP unit, and the second is on random. Next, at 40%, she would do extinction regardless of turn count. Be ready with mitigation, obviously. Don't want your units to die. I think a few units died. I definitely a few died because I do run out of potions. Endless at 20%. This is where I lost on my very first try. Drove me crazy. This is where I didn't have Magnus's ultimate Brave Burst ready. I do end up using ultimate Brave Burst. I think I used it earlier actually, because I knew I'd get it back in time. But Endless is at 20%, and it goes for basically 4 turns. So the pattern is Endless, Extinction, normal attacks, Endless, Extinction, and so on. It's repeating. So you want to make sure you get through that because it's terrible. But yes, so list the fight here. Diana is my leader. Fiva is my leader friend. With both, brought 2 Fivas along because she's Fivalicious and I love her. Shara for the attack boost and mitigation, obviously. Cannon for status immunities and is really awesome defensive buff. Magrus so I can get through those Endless and the other moves on form number 2, Glorious. So Glorious has form number 2 with twice where I use Magrus's ultimate Brave Burst. Reduces all the damage to 1. Your biggest thing is make sure when you use Magrus, you don't use Shara afterwards. If you're going to use Shara, use her first, because if you use her second, she will override Magrus's buff and you will die most likely. So that's pretty much it for how the fight works. Sped it up quite a bit here, so we're actually getting closer to the end here. I do have some live audio at the end when I beat it, so I will cut out from the narration that I'm doing. Also, the video capture will stop as well, and it will just go to audio. But that's all live there. But we're coming up here. I do slow the video down to 200% in a moment. But yeah, I'm excited. I had to work today. I closed, ended up working out my favor. I actually had stuff I had to do today, which didn't help me. I was out and about, I actually beat the first 2 forms and kept my phone, basically just kept it on Brave Frontier and the screen locked while I'd waited till I got home to record it, because I knew I was going to do it. I had a lot of supplies left, and I'm like, I can do it now. I'm golden. So here's Endless. As you can see, 1 damage all around. Love it. I was really happy I had 2 Fujin tonics left. That was very useful here. Now I believe I think we don't use the turn with Endless on. I think we kill her on normal. So there's 4 turns left after this. So 4 turns total after Endless. I did was really trying to get these Fivas up, but I get them here, but sucks away Brave Burst again. And look how short I am. It's like 1-2 crystals short. It's ridiculous. So it's terrible. So good thing I have 2 Fujins. So I'm like, all right. I think I'm on normal now. I think it just passed extinction. So I use those 2 there and attack the rest. And I'm like, all right, I got it. This next turn is normal. I got Shara and I got the 3 on the right hand side. And then I got Magris 2 who just got it. Cannon unfortunately doesn't get hit. Doesn't get there. Nice thing is Shara got super Brave Burst, so I finished it off. But we're going to cut over to the live audio now. Bam! Done. Finally. Alright, so this part's actually live. So he cost me a Sphere Frog on Shara and 6 HP imps on Shara as well, because Shara kept getting killed because she had the lowest HP typically instead of Diana, which was causing problems for the extinction move. So that was a pain in the butt. Finally got it finished. This I used a different setup to actually clear it. My issue is I was doing too much damage before overdrive would come up. That was what kept killing me. I had to work around that and finally got it done. But finally beat Trial 5, and I do have to work here soon, which stinks. But I will not bow to any summoner, however strong they might be. One day you shall kneel before me. Take a screenshot of that. Giggity giggity. Alright, there we go. I did it. Alright guys, that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, and share, and check out Hikari's guide on Reddit. The link will be in the description. I used it a long time ago in Japan, the handwritten form. He actually has a typed up one now. It's very useful, so go ahead and check that out and use it, and it would definitely help you. So, where is he? Oh, I just saw him. Dang it. Alright, there we go. Well, saw her. Sorry. Alright guys, later.